Alright guys, so this is game 1. I'm playing against my friend Chris. He's got a YouTube channel called Yugi Bros. I'll leave the link in the description. I win the die roll. I brick super hard, and so I just pass it on over. I got a, looks like Fua, Purge, Surprise, Songs, and there's another one. I didn't catch it, but we'll go back eventually. So Chris starts off with Gold Sark, and he banishes off the Chessy Cat. Effective Chessy Cat for 300, summons it back, and then he attempts to activate its effect to banish a Maliss card from hand to draw 2. I drop a Purge. My 5th card was Droplet, which, yeah, I could have set. Didn't want to do that since I had the Fua. I drop the Fua, and then he summons Almirage, gives me a draw. And then he summons out the backup Adagnister, and then he adds a Nightmare Corruptor Ibli, and then discards a Fualos, and then he normals the Ibli there, and then links it off for a Link Disciple, and then passes the Ibli over to me, and that pretty much seals the deal. Ibli, if you guys didn't know, prevents you from special summoning except by Link summoning. So by giving that to me, I'm not able to drop a nib if I have it. So from here, he's pretty much able to play, because having an Ibli on my field shuts off, dropping another Molcharmy if I draw into it, or if I hit an Imperm, that also stops me as well. Because I have a Fua in the graveyard, I'm not going to be able to activate a Songs if I hit it. He goes and links off 3 bodies and goes into his Ransom. Ransom, he's going to add, I believe he adds off the Mirror, since he already has access to the field spell, and then from here he goes off into Access Code, and that's pretty much game there. He goes Access Code, banishes the Ransom, pops the Ibli, I give it back to him, and that is game on board, so I scoop it up. Lots of bricks, hit a cookie off one of my draws, but that's not going to do anything. Game 2, I opt to go first, obviously, and I show my friend my hand, and I'm pretty sure I show the camera here. Couple traps, and Lancia, and a Talents. So he shows off his hand too. He's got a Lancia, which I believe is his one of, and then he tops deck into another Fua, which is crazy. So he goes normal Chessy Cat. He's going to go for the effect here, and I'm going to say no. Give him the old Dominus Purge, which prevents an opponent from adding a card from deck to hand, and then it locks me out of, what is it? Fires, Darks, and something else. He attempts to go March Hare to banish the cat. I drop Lancia on him, and then he goes to battle, pokes me, and then he passes it on over. Felt really good dropping Lancia on Maliss. I'm a Maliss player myself, so it hurts inside a little bit here. I hit nothing on my top deck here, and so I pass it on back over to him, and we got a couple traps to keep the dream alive here. He normals the Fua, which was surprising me. I'm like, alright, great, just go into Lizardos, and he surprises me, goes into an Almirage, links off the Almirage and the Link Disciple into a Splash Mage. And he goes Splash Mage, attempt to bring back the Chessy Cat. I hit him with the Songs of the Dominator, which negates an on-field activation of a monster effect. Because I have a Purge in the graveyard, a Trap in the graveyard, I can add a Dominus Purge back to my hand. And then he attempts to go March Hare to summon out. I hit him with the Black Goat Laughs, calling March Hare, so he can't summon it except from the graveyard. And so that stops his play, keeps me alive. He pokes in with the Splash Mage. I hit my 3rd Purge. So, really good times. Passes on back over. He's got one set card that I'm not sure what it is. He goes Splash Mage effect. I hit him with the songs. No effect to add. To which he says, so you have a Purge in your hand. Great. Little does he know, I had a Purge in my hand and on the field. So he goes over March Hare here, banishes off the Chessy Cat. 300 for the Chessy Cat to come back. And then he's able to get game here, I believe. And so he goes into, he links off the Splash Mage here, I'm pretty sure. I say I'm pretty sure as if I haven't watched this replay like 4 times trying to get this video going. He definitely goes for the red ransom here. Eventually. While he's figuring this out, I just can't believe that it bricked this hard twice. I play 18 starters in Yummy. I play all 3 of the main deck names. I play 3 Obedient School. I play the 3 Engage plus the 1 Hornet Drones. I play the Prosperity and a 1-for-1. And it's just crazy that I hit none of those. So he goes for the red ransom here, attempts to add, and then I drop, I flip over my Purge, which is pretty good. It'll pop since I have traps in the graveyard here. So it pops and negates and pops. And so now he's got to figure out a way to extend. Of course, he has the Gold Sark. Banishes off an extender here. I'm pretty sure he goes for the Dormouse here. Yep, there's the Dormouse. He's going to pay 300 to summon it back, and then I'm going to just chain the Black Goat here, calling the Dormouse. It still gets a summon back. Black Goat, the on-field effect keeps you from summoning except from the graveyard, whatever name you declare, and then the banish from graveyard effect is you can't activate the monster that you call, their effects on the field. So it keeps the Dormouse from extending into Rabbit here. Not that it matters too much. He's gonna link off these 2. We're checking right here to see if Splash Mage locks you out of summoning everything but Cyberse if it gets negated. But it's all one part of the effect, and so the songs also negates the lock. So he goes in the Lizard here. This is a misplay that we didn't catch. Lizardos, I believe, only has to summon or banish a monster from the graveyard under a certain amount. So ransom is above that. So doesn't matter because I'm not going to hit anything here, but he goes ransom, summon back, banish the Rabbit. Rabbit sets the GWC. And he just passes it over. Of course, I hit the engage literally 2 seconds before. I said, man, I hope I don't hit engage. So I hit engage. The reason why you don't want to hit it, why I didn't want to hit it was I'm under Purge, so I'm locked out of fires. And so Kagari is a fire, so that's not going to help. So I go engage, or not engage, Hornet Drones, I guess, and then Hornet Drones summons the token, and then I'm kind of stuck here, but I convert the token into a Link Spider, and then the Link Spider brings out the Typhon. Unfortunately, the bounce is dead because Typhon is dark as well. So he has the Eclipse for that, so I'm not able to swing for battle or anything. Flips it face down. I set my talents, and that was a misplay right there. I should have just kept it in my hand because I hit an imperm on that Book of Eclipse draw. Also, when things are flipped up from Book of Eclipse, they go to defense mode and not attack. So that's why we swap that back there. He flips the Rabbit over. Rabbit doesn't get its effect because it's not technically counted as a summon, like a normal or special summon. But from here, he, I believe he banishes the Chessy Cat off with the Lizard Dose, and then 300 bring it back, and then he banishes the White Rabbit. White Rabbit, he gets the 2 draws from the Chessy Cat. And then at this point, I'm just a dead man saying, yep, no response, no response, no response, no response. He gets to free play here. He goes into the binder, banishes the Lancia for funsies. And then from here, I'm pretty sure he just goes, he's going to set the MTP with the white binder. This is hilarious. He goes MTP to banish. Oh wait, no. Last time I had the purge. But I don't have it this time. So he goes MTP. He gets the add. He gets the banish because he's got the link on the on board. And then that should be enough for game. Yep, I see the writing on the wall because I've done that 1,000 times. And Brick City there. Good times. Anyways, Chris has a channel. I'll link it down below. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.